You know how I don't know if I mean, you're probably one of the few people that I know anyway that probably didn't go through high school and think about history class, when am I ever going to use this? Mm-hmm. A lot of us thought that. And like this kind of stuff, right? Like actual stuff. History. This is history. This should have been in history class.
And it probably was.
Yeah.
You had to have learned about the Battle of Little Bighorn.
Yeah.
You had to have. You may not remember it. I don't remember it from high school. That was 40-something years ago.
Wounded Knee rings a bell.
Right.
Yeah. So that was probably the attitude for most of us. Like, when are we going to use this? Why do I got to know this, 1776? Like, how is this going to help me in my job that I'm going to be, a doctor, whatever, even if you had high aspirations. Mm-hmm. So that last part, you just said, but that's why. For real.
What part?
What do you mean? The whole part.
The whole part. Okay.
Yeah, at the end where you're like, okay, look, and here's how it was explained to me by my mom and dad. History is important because you have all the people that you learn about, all the events you learn about. You learn lessons out of it. Of course, as a kid, you're like, all right, well, I'm just memorizing dates and events here. But they're like, no, you learn lessons. Like history, wars, all that. It's all to like settle problems. You got to learn lessons from history. I'm like, all right, I get it. This, I think, on a group level, you can learn a lot of lessons, of course, from history. This on an individual level, everybody, especially now, bro. Now it's like, I was thinking about this today. Okay, I'm driving home. I went to the pumpkin patch, right? And the pumpkin patch is like it's really cool. It was down in Bonita. It wasn't like a built one in a parking lot that you go to. It was like a legit one, and hardly anyone there. And my daughter's running around getting, and my wife comes from the country and stuff. So she's like, "See, this kind of pumpkin patch is great compared to the ones that built in the parking lot." And I'm thinking, that's where we are today. Yeah. Where, not a pumpkin patch. Let's go build a pumpkin patch. Like, that's how little really we have to do. We're building pumpkin patches so you can go experience a pumpkin patch.
Yeah, on pavement.
Yes, in a parking lot. When we're done with this, built thing. We get, you have shows on TV. I always harp on reality TV, but man, this is the reality of it, where we have time now, the time and the inclination to sit and watch hours of just other people living their life. Yeah,
that's just embarrassing.
That's where we are today. I'm not saying we all do it, but I'm saying we can if we want. Yeah, we can if we want. That's where we are. Okay. So consider that. That's the opposite of this. That's like basically what you're talking about right here.
Yeah.